In the heart of Sky City, where gleaming sky rises brushed against cotton-like clouds, the Jetsons' home hummed with energy early one Saturday morning. George Jetson's latest invention sat in the center of their living room, a shiny, spherical gadget promising to reduce housework time by half. Elroy, the youngest Jetson, bounced around it excitedly. "So, Dad, what do we call it?" he asked, his eyes reflecting the flicker of the machine. George, with a proud grin, announced, "Meet the Clean O Max, the future of household efficiency." Meanwhile, Jane, his wife, looked on skeptically, accustomed to George's creations either performing spectacularly or, more often, spectacularly failing. Today, they decided, would be the definitive test of the Clean O Max. With a ceremonious press of a button, the machine worked to life. It began buzzing around, sucking up dust and polishing surfaces, immensely efficient at first. However, the quirks of technology soon came to light. Instead of neatly stacking the dishes, the Clean O Max launched them like frisbees through the air. Rosie, the family robot, ducked and dodged, her mechanisms whirling in distress. "George!" Jane shouted as a dish zipped past her head, nearly grazing her hair. George fumbled with the remote control, pressing every button in a panic to deactivate the rogue machine. Elroy and his sister Judy watched with a mix of horror and amusement as their father chased the robotic disaster through the house. Finally, with a lucky jab at the remote, the Clean O Max read down, crashing into a heap just before it could demolish any more of their futuristic furniture. The Jetsons sighed in relief, then burst into laughter at the absurdity of it all. Rosie, straightening herself up, clucked disapprovingly, "Next time, let's stick to manual chores, or at least let me do my job." George, ever the optimist, implied chuckle, back to the drawing board. As the family gathered to clean up the mess, together cherishing another chaotic but memorable day in the life of the Jetsons.